Women's sporting events, even at the highest level of competition, almost always precede men's. This means that men's sports get prime time coverage while women's are seen as a warm-up act. According to HuffPost, researchers have pulled data and suggest switching the order of some events can act as an equalizer. Changing the times for the NBA and men's soccer to only an hour later isn't going to affect their viewership much. This change will help women's games if they are shown at more accessible times for the average sports fan. Airing women's sports at prime time will also draw more sponsors' attention to them. Equal sponsorship opportunities can make a long-term culture shift. The money and attention could change the life of female athletes almost immediately. Small steps like this can truly help us move closer to gender equity in sports. It is crucial for the media to show the same amount of support for women's sports as they do for men's if they expect any kind of growth. More people would be more inclined to watch if there was more coverage surrounding the game and individual athletes. People like the sense of being in the loop, and most aren't going to do the research on their own. The more people watch of women's sports, the more they'll want to continue watching the story. Show more than just the success stories. For example, even if the Golden State Warriors aren't performing well during basketball season, the media still covers them and plasters Steph Curry everywhere. The media has been following Curry since he was drafted in 2009.
The Golden State Warriors select Stephen Curry from Davidson College.
And since then, we have seen his NBA career skyrocket and even watch him start a family. It's the personal storytelling element that keeps the audience captivated. There will finally be more eyes on the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark. The media has been following her success story in college and will now be following her into the professional world. The spotlight she has put on women's basketball is a game changer. The Iowa Hawkeyes have sold out 30 of their 32 games and have broke many different attendance records across the country. Clark has officially entered the WNBA draft and the Indiana Fever has the first pick. Before the draft has even begun, Indiana has raised their ticket prices 300%. Media coverage of individual athletes is so important in the world of sports. It provides recognition and visibility to athletes for their achievements, talent, and hard work, allowing them to build personal brands and attract endorsements or sponsorship deals. Additionally, media coverage can inspire and motivate aspiring athletes by showcasing the stories of individuals who have overcome challenges and achieved success in their respective sports. Furthermore, coverage of individual athletes adds depth and narrative to sporting events, creating compelling storylines and rivalries that captivate audiences and enhance the overall viewing experience. Society must change their negative perceptions and biases surrounding women's sports in order for them to thrive and achieve greater success. By challenging stereotypes and outdated, predetermined notions about women's athletic abilities, we can create a more inclusive and equitable sports culture that values and supports female athletes. This requires media outlets, sponsors, and fans to give equal attention and respect to women's sports, acknowledging the same level of skill, dedication, and excitement found in men's competitions. Additionally, investing in women's sports programs, providing equitable resources and opportunities, and promoting female athletes as role models will break down barriers and inspire the next generation of girls to pursue their athletic dreams. Embracing a more positive and supportive attitude around women's sports will not only benefit the athletes themselves, but enhance our collective sporting experience and create a more inclusive society overall.
I'm so sick of running as fast as I can. Wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man.